Hi guys. So, I'm going to ask a question and it may anger some. I bet it does. And the question is, what are you angry about these days? What is it that just burns deep inside you that you're mad about, that you're angry about? And some people say, "Oh, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I've dealt with all of my anger. I've looked after it. I've healed from my anger." And then I say, "What are you pissed off at?" Change the wording a little bit. "What are you pissed off at?" And they'll go, "Oh my God, I'm so pissed off. This driver cut me off today. And then when I went in the lineup and I was in a rush, this woman pushed in front of me. And I'm pissed off at my sister-in-law who badmouthed me in front of the family the other day. And I'm pissed off because my kids just keep thinking they're entitled. And I'm pissed off because of the government. And I'm pissed off because of this." See how when I change the wording from anger to pissed off, we have a whole list of things to be pissed off about? And then I could also add in the word resentment. Who do you harbor resentment against? And I'm going to tell you, most people don't want to admit it, especially spiritual people. I say that with tongue in cheek, because if we have resentment, it's like we're not spiritual, we're not a good person, we're harboring resentment. Well, I'm going to tell you that most people on this planet have some sort of resentment still residing within them. Resentment in the fact that it usually stems from when we're a small child and the injustices that happened when we were small. I love how the sun's playing all over me. A lot of us had dysfunctional families, environments growing up. And as an adult, we tend to push that aside and get on with life, get over it, as they say. Or some of us have done the deep inner work to release, heal, and the ultimate word here is transcend that. But for the majority of people, there still is a lot of resentment that resides deep within. And I'm talking about justified resentment. I mean, if you were bullied as a child, that's justified anger and resentment. If you were abused in any way as a child, justifiable, you know? And what's coming up from my clients these days is anger, bitterness, resentment, pissed offness at pretty much everything that they haven't transcended, right from when they were knee-high. And I'm going to let you know that this is very normal. It is the sign of the times. It's the sign that we're willing to ascend ourselves and lift ourselves a little higher. We're willing to actually understand a whole different side of us, a whole new level of us that we haven't explored before. And it's a good thing. What doesn't feel so good, guys, is going through it when you don't have the support and guidance to help you understand and comprehend and guide you through it, because it can get very ugly. It can also build more anger if you don't know how to transcend this bitterness, anger, and resentment. So I'm here for you. I understand. I get it. I totally get it. And I have healed and I have helped myself in self-improvement and self-help and throughout the years, and I'm still transcending some of it as it comes up. Not as much of it comes up because I've been doing the inner work for a long time, but it's still there because new layers of shit come up of reasons to be pissed off. Like, how many of us are pissed off when we see chemtrails in the sky that are on purpose poisoning us? How many of us get angry when we see foods that are not real food, they're GMO'd food? Just things like that. Like, think of the things that you have pushed aside because of the stresses of trying to maintain and sustain a life. It's a whole other subject, by the way. Getting a little off track here. But all of us have some anger and resentment issues. And I'm just here to tell you that it's okay. It's the time and space for this to be brought up. I predicted this about 3 months ago when I sort of felt the shift happening and my clients were feeling it and I was definitely feeling it. And then all of a sudden, shit hit the fan, so to speak. And those that are willing to look at themselves in a whole new light, to heal themselves of deep inner wounds, to transcend whatever was, and to be able to walk into your new self, so to speak, your new enlightened self. We're here to support you. There are many light workers on this planet. There are many guides. There are many ways in which you can work through this. I'm just one of those ways. And if I resonate with you, please get hold of me. I always put a link below of ways in which you can have a complimentary call with me where we can talk, or I can show you what you need to be shown and give you information and guidance about what you need to know. So please do that for yourself, because I'm going to leave you with this, that if we don't, any residues of bitterness, anger, resentment, justified or not, doesn't matter, are building up stronger. So we're going to get pounded a little bit stronger, and that's not nice when that happens. So please take advantage of letting me help guide you through some of this. I'd be more than honored to, so click that link below and let's connect.